right. I think we're live. Oh, we have people joining already. Awesome. Let me make sure that you guys can hear me. 2. Yeah, it should be good. For those who are already watching, make sure you type in the chat area so I can say hey to you. Let me know you're here. Also, let me know if you can hear me and if the sound is all good. What's up, Natasha? Elizabeth, how is it going? Get that. Good sound. Perfect. Okay. People are joining. Okay. If you are watching, hey, how's it going, Virginia? If you are watching on the OHanlon Select page, make sure you click the video so you can join us on YouTube. There should be like a title or something. Or I think if you just click the video. I never know because it's different now with tablets and stuff. I think tablets you have to click the actual video, and then on desktops you do. I don't know. Pat, how's it going? Kara, how's it going? Greetings from Michigan. Greetings from New York. Just making sure this is linked. Okay. Who have I missed? Mary, how's it going? Anne, good to see everybody here. We're just going to do a quick update on things such as rewards and also my life, what's coming up. So get your questions ready because I'll do some questions if you have any questions that I don't already answer. You know, you should be able to, because I think you could do it on devices. You should be able to do filters on YouTube live streams. Actually, I don't think you could do that on devices either. You should be able to do that. I am very good. Thank you all. Sorry. Okay. How did my auditions go? My auditions have went well. They've gone very well. Thank you. And I've been doing like a million of them, so it gets to the point where it's just like, you know. I tried to get you for the Motor City Irish Fest, but unfortunately it didn't. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it, Kara. You could try next year. Totally fine. Elizabeth, you're competing with the Guardians of the Galaxy for my. Oh, it's on FX. I definitely understand that. But Avengers Endgame is amazing. Okay, if anyone says anything about Avengers Endgame on this live chat, I will kick you out of the OHanlon Select. Okay, I will ban you from everything. So, have not seen it yet. Neither have I, and I swear if it gets ruined, I'm gonna lose my mind. Tori, how's it going? Yeah, for those of you who are just joining us, if you've seen Avengers Endgame and you say anything about it, you're done with me. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, you could tell me that it's good. That's fine, but don't spoil the end game. That's that hashtag, right? That's going around. Okay. No spoilers. I have not seen it yet. Yeah, I think so far it seems Kara's the only one here that has seen it. So Kara, eyes are on you. Anyway, Um, so, uh, updates. I think two people have messaged me about the rewards. So the rewards are taking slightly longer this time around because the ones that were messed up prior are being fulfilled at the same time. So it's just like a bigger thing to deal with. So I appreciate your patience on that, but I think we've like it's been figured out now that it won't be an issue moving forward. Thank God. Uh, and Going to France tomorrow. That's amazing. I'm going to Ireland in like 2.5 weeks, which I will get to. But so that's the that I'm gonna take my headphones out because I feel like a DJ when I have these things in. I'm just gonna assume that the sound is still good. If it gets weird, just tell me. Uh, but yeah, so the rewards shouldn't be an issue uh, after this time, thank God, because now kind of doing things a little differently. Rewards, I am heading out to Dallas on the 1st of this month. Oh, well, actually, before that. So I got invited to the 50 Domingo's 50th anniversary celebration Met Gala thing. There's an official name. I just can't remember what it is, but it's basically celebrating Placido Domingo because he's been doing roles at the Met for 50 years, which is crazy in the opera world. Um, I don't know if that's actually true. I'm pretty sure that's why it's called the 50th anniversary. So I assume maybe it's like that can't be 50 years of him doing. I guess if he started in his 20s, maybe I don't know. So uh, that's tomorrow, and so I don't know if you guys saw my story that I posted on Instagram, but I had to go get a new tux shirt because, well, really, my old tux shirt's just like slightly too small for me now, and also I had just did a gig in it, and like it's not clean, so can't go to a gala in a dirty tux shirt. So now that you know that, that's tomorrow. I'm also singing something in the morning tomorrow. It's for this like private gig thing. And then I head out to Dallas on the 1st, and I'll be there for the Dallas Opera competition. I'm very much looking forward to it. It's a very prestigious competition to be a part of, and there'll be some folks from Chicago there that you guys might remember from some of my blogs. I'll definitely be like, I won't be vlogging per se, but I'm gonna try and get as much content as possible for you guys, as much behind the scenes content as I possibly can, and I'll be posting it straight to the OHanlon Select page. Uh, but then I come back from Dallas on the 4th, and I'm here for a few days, and then on the 12th I head out to Ireland, and I'm there until June something. June, I don't know, June 2nd or something. I'm doing the Blackwater Opera Festival, and I'll be singing Malatesta in Don Pasquale. I'll definitely be vlogging out there, and I'll definitely be capturing as much content as possible for you guys. Um, I'll see you in Dallas. Oh yeah, I'll see you if you're gonna be there. I'll see you. Oh right, yes, Elizabeth, I remember you messaged me on Instagram about that. Yeah, if you guys are around in Dallas, definitely come chill, come see. Um, but So then Ireland, then Des Moines. I'll be back in Des Moines for June and July, and then back here in New York for a bit, like a week, and then I'm doing the Berkshire Opera Festival, which is in Massachusetts. So if anybody's around, you want to come to the Berkshire Opera Festival, I'm doing Malatesta in Don Pasquale. But those of you who want to come to Des Moines, I'm doing Maximilian in Candide in Des Moines, and the shows start at the end of June, beginning of July, end of June. I gotta check. It will be on my website, which is another update. My website is like, I know I've said this before, but it truly is like this close to being done. I mean, it's just I have to add like a handful of things, including some of the downloads. Like I want to be able to distribute and sell downloadable songs, so you guys like don't have to buy the hard copy of a CD. You could just download like specific songs, and there will be exclusive songs on there that aren't on CDs that are just recorded. So that I have to add those downloads, and like I just like my agent has to give it a once over, make sure everything we want is there. I want to fix the about page. I want to do like a little about video, like a little vlog video, like vlog styled about me video. 'Cause I feel like when you go to artist page now, really any page, who the hell reads the entire about me section, you know? Like, it's what? It's gonna be like my CV basically, my resume. So I figured it'd be a lot cooler if it was like a really well shot and edited together fun, like vlog-ish video about me as a person with like shots of like me singing, like in like, opera and then like shots from Celtic Thunder and shot, and talking about what I do and who I am. And I think that's cooler, right? Like, I don't know. Let me know if you think that's cooler than just like a nice picture of me with like a huge thing of text. Like, who has time to read that anymore? Um, but I'll still have the text. It's just above it, I'll have a cooler video that in case you don't feel like reading the text, it's basically all in the video. Yeah, thank you, Elizabeth. I agree. I like that idea too, since it's my idea. Either way is good. That's fair. You just have to have it, basically. So I have to punch up that page. That's another thing, and the contact me page because there's other stuff I want to put on there. Um, like I want to make it a little nicer looking for people who are like wanting to contact my agent, people who want to contact me directly for like OHanlon Select and that kind of stuff. Um, uh, Thanks, Mary. That's very good. Dolores. Um, oh, and I have to start saying these disclaimers on these live chats. Since as you selects who are watching this, you guys know, I post these chats live afterwards, like publicly, so people can at least watch. You can't take part in the chat unless you're an O'Hanlon Select, but um, I I have to just say this because some people get confused sometimes. If you are watching this chat and it's not 8:17 PM Saturday, April 27th, 2019, if you are not watching it at the time I just said, you are not watching it live. People seem to get really mad at me when I post these things after the chat and I make them public and they're watching it and they're like saying hi and stuff in the comments and I'm not saying hi back. It's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just you're not watching this live. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Uh, select. Oh, Kara, we hope you can stay a select as well. Yeah, hockey is expensive. Hockey, listen, I get it. Growing up, I mean, opera is still expensive. Opera is not a career that is easily attained unless you're willing to put all of your money into it. It's pretty obvious that's not live yeah, Mackenzie, it's obvious, but I mean, it's also not. A lot of people just listen to the live chats, They don't necessarily watch them. They just like click it and it's in their earbuds. So I can understand. I can understand if you just see the words live chat and you just click it and you don't like read the description. But I just wanted to give a little disclaimer. Uh, and what are you singing in Dallas? Good question. This is one of the questions I did on my I'm sure a lot of you sent me questions, so I'm sure you all know, but I did my first Instagram little, like, ask me anything thing, and a few people actually asked, like, what I sing in auditions, and, uh, at Dallas, I'll be singing, like, my standard 5 arias that I bring to my auditions, which, um I'm gonna address both of those things. Those are both really good comments. But I'll be singing. I'm sure most of you won't know most of these things. You'll probably know one or two of them. The tower scene from Péléas et Mélisande. It's the lead character Péléas. It's basically Rapunzel, essentially. Mélisande is Rapunzel, and Péléas is the prince. And it's the tower scene, like let down your hair. And then I'm singing Largo, Largo al Factotum from Barber of Seville, which you've all seen me sing in videos. That's the Bugs Bunny aria. Then the Count's aria, Hai già vinta la causa from Le Nozze di Figaro. Then I'm singing Mein Sehnen, Mein Venen from it's Die Todesstadt. That's the German aria I'm singing. And then the English aria that I'm singing is Batter My Heart from Dr. Atomic, which is a really creepy, cool opera if you ever get the chance. It's Adams is the composer. It's basically the character's Dr. Oppenheimer, and it's like all around like the making of the bomb, that Dr. Atomic, and it's really, really twisted, but it's cool. So And Natasha, thank you for being so open with that. That is rough. Looking for work, but you're not giving up on this. I very much appreciate that. Obviously, none of you guys should like overextend yourself. Like if you gotta watch out for yourself first. Like if you having like a tight month, I won't take it personally if you step away from the selects for a month, which is great. If you are still trying. But as I've always said, I want this to be a supportive community. So feel free to chat to each other about that kind of stuff in the community section of the page. Um, Advice for an 8-hour flight. Kara needs advice for an 8-hour flight. Let's all give her advice. Uh, trying to see. Oregon. Tori, that's very nice of you to say to Natasha. But advice for an 8-hour flight. Okay, so anytime I fly, it doesn't matter how short or long the flight is. Anytime I fly, I bring these. These are noise canceling headphones. And I sit down, and literally the first thing that happens is these go in my ear, in over my ears, whatever. I put these on my head. I'm usually listening to a YouTube video or a podcast on my Apple earbuds or whatever, and often, and these are Bluetooth, so they work with all those devices. But often I'll just put them on and I'll turn on the noise canceling and I'll just leave my earbuds in until like we take off and I lose signal, and then I'll like I'll Bluetooth them to my iPad or something and watch whatever thing. Oh, another thing, if you have a device like a tablet or yeah, I think it's only devices, your phone or your tablet, you can do on Netflix. You can pre-download things on Netflix and watch them on the airplane. That's another thing I do. I pre-download like whole seasons of things and movies, and just in case, because I don't know what I'm going to be feeling, videos on yoga. Oh, that's great. Wait, all of you are saying really good things. Hang on. I took my iPod when I went to Ireland. I can't sleep on planes. That sucks, Elizabeth, that you can't sleep on planes, because this is another thing. I'm usually asleep before we take off. I am just like lights out. Unless I have work to do, and then I force myself to stay awake. Like on the way to Dallas, I'll be looking at this the whole time. Don Pasquale working on it. And then who said the yoga thing? Where is it? Mackenzie, watch some videos on yoga for airplanes. That is actually very legit, and I didn't know that. I travel basically for a living, essentially at this point, and I didn't know this until very recently. That like, I mean, I knew you can get like blood clots and stuff from long flights, but like it's a legit like it's a bigger deal than I thought it was. And I was on a flight, and a woman got up and started doing like airplane yoga, and it's apparently a specific, there are like specific poses that are meant to be like non-intrusive to people around you, but like really get a good stretch and keep the blood flow. So that is very legit. I should probably invest in those. Yes, Kara, you should. You can totally get cheap ones though. These were a gift. Don't buy these. These are the Bose ones. They're awesome and they're amazing, but they're way too expensive. These were a gift. There are plenty of noise canceling headphones on Amazon and stuff that you can get for very cheap. Again, these are great, but they're extraordinarily expensive. I don't know. I think they're like $350 or something. So, honestly, you could even, if you're just trying to cancel out sound, they even have just like those little squishy earbud things that like really pack the sound away, which, comfy clothes for sure. I usually wear gym clothes, which is, I mean, I would like to dress up, but I don't. I usually am like gym clothes, a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, and I just like, get cozy. Comfy clothes. Kindle's a good thing. Yep. Any type of tablet-y thing that you can read. I think Kindle's, if you want to read, Kindle's supposed to be the best because it doesn't tire your eyes out, apparently. I'm so scared of heights. It's not even funny. I'm white knuckling. You're a white knuckle flyer. I like, to me, I'm very much a pragmatist when it comes to these types of things. I have zero fear about flying because statistically speaking, it's so unlikely that something's going to happen. Now, that being said, what's that plane that was like falling out of the sky, the Max something or other, max 8 or max 68, 78, whatever that is, 7, 8, whatever, you couldn't pay me to get on that plane. Like, I'm not superstitious, but, like, not a chance would I get on that plane. But, like, just generally speaking, statistically, like, you're fine. I know it's scary. It is a scary thing. It's not natural. Like, humans weren't meant to fly, hence why we don't have wings. But, you know, science is pretty good at what it does, so I got like, to me, it's very much I'm afraid of other things, but flying, I've never really been afraid of. Can't do much anything reading. Oh, you can't do reading, video games. Yeah. Uh, you get headaches. Okay, that's fair. Then maybe just a podcast. You could down on YouTube, actually. YouTube, you can pre-download things on YouTube as well. Download like a podcast that you really like or a few podcasts and just like close your eyes and listen. I love podcasts. I love podcasts. I love TED Talks. I think I listen to YouTube more than I listen to music. Okay. Audible, yes, audiobooks. Audiobooks are they're my jam. I love audiobooks because I really don't have time to sit down and read. So for me, audio like at the gym and stuff, audiobooks. I can watch movies though. That's about it. Well, then I suggest pre-downloading things on Netflix. That's what I do. That's what I would do if I was you. Uh, you want your feet on the ground. That's fair. That's fair. There's nothing like landing at Rome airport and you hear the music playing. Is it? Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. I've been to Rome. Um, I mean, that being said, I love flying, but that being said, like a dream of mine is to get like a really nice camper and just like drive that to gigs. I love driving. I love long drives. Um, and I do actually really enjoy long drives. I'm very good at like I find that it's one of the only times to like really get centered again as a person. Cause like basically any other version of getting centered you have like distractions or you have other people. So like at home, you have distractions. You have all the distractions that home has. I find the gym to be a place that I find centered. I center myself and I find kind of solace. But like you're surrounded by other people who are grunting and sweating. So you can only get so. But like in a car, but like if you're by yourself, long drive, very few distractions other than like what you're listening to, really and you have a lot of time to like check in with yourself. That's why I love doing that before a gig. Like I'm flying from basically from Ireland to Des Moines, which is kind of lame because I really was looking forward to that drive. It's like what is it? No, it's 20-hour drive, I think. I was really looking forward to it. But I think I might be flying home for something on like the second week of June and then driving back, hopefully. But this group is the best. Carrie, you are the best. This group is the best because you guys are the best. Uh, and you're the most forgiving, patient human beings on planet Earth. But you won't have to exercise as much patience moving forward because I have my stuff together more. Um, I want to go to Ireland, Scotland, Greece. I'll say this, Tori, when you get to Europe, you don't necessarily have to fly everywhere. I actually last time I was there, I was a little nervous because there was like issues with flight delay. I don't know why I was looking at this, but I was looking to see like what it would be to take a train because the train system over there, it's not the most on time. You'll certainly have to budget for like a 5 to 10 minute delay, like whether it's early or late, usually late, especially the Bahn, the Deutsche Bahn. But I I like Google mapped. You can do it. I Google mapped. I was in Dusseldorf maybe at the time. Was it Dusseldorf? And I Google mapped, like, if I was to go all the way up to Zurich and then back and then to Ireland, and if I didn't wanna fly, and you could totally do it. It takes a while, like, it's a lot of hours, but, like, if you break it up over a few days and, like, stop at the stops and get out and walk around and, do all that kinda stuff, and the train system over there is unbelievably nice. Like, high-speed internet for free. I was watching Netflix when I was over there using the internet on the train. It was unbelievable. It was so cool. So, just get over there. That's well, you just gotta get and long flights, like big plane flights are easy because the plane is so much bigger that it's a lot harder for it to like you don't feel as much when it comes to turbulence. So I stay and go. Truth, if you stay and go, my train rides are amazing to do. Yeah, if you're referring to Europe, yeah, the train rides are awesome. Traveling all over Europe via train. I am very much looking forward to that. Actually, okay, I'm gonna really quick catch up on these, and then I'm gonna mention Europe real quick. Uh, uh, I'm always late anyway. That's fair, me too. Uh, Hours late on Amtrak. Yeah, that's true. Amtrak is garbage. Uh, that's great and fun Europe. And actually, and it's the same price when you book, especially the Deutsche Bahn. I'm pretty sure it's all the same for the booking. You can book and you can put in a request for the type of seat you want. Always go for the six-seater cabin. Always go for the six-seater cabin. Sometimes you can't pick your seat within the cabin, but if you can, get one of the two seats that are against the window. That is the best seat in the whole train. Quieter because you're in like those six people or five other people you're in there with will undoubtedly try and be as quiet as they can, so that it's quieter. Um, you get a great view on the out the window, and there's always a little like table, but the table doesn't extend for all six seats. It only really extends for the first two and kind of the second two sometimes, depending on the train. So that's my like little pro tip for you. It's great in Europe and relatively inexpensive. Very true. Trains are cheaper than the flights. Um, and it's not flying. And when you're, especially when you're flying cheaply, like when you're doing Ryanair, it's the worst ever. The worst ever. It's like a school bus in the sky. So trains all the way. Uh, we're taking a train from Paris to. Oh, cool. There you go, Kara. You hit up that train. Okay. Now that I've caught up on the comments. Speaking of Europe, and I haven't officially announced this, and I guess this will be kind of an announcement because I'm going to make this chat public. I next year, starting in January, I've been lucky enough to have been given 3 roles to do at in Dusseldorf. Uh, the opera house in Dusseldorf, and it's a very prestigious opera house. It's a very big deal. It's an A house, which like the categories of houses like the Met and Chicago, those are A houses. So this is technically an A house. And I'm doing 3 awesome roles. They're very big deals for you. The roles I've been given are very kind of like staple big deal roles for a young baritone. It's Mercutio and Romeo and Juliet, Kaiser in der Kaiser von Atlantis, which is a really cool, twisted opera, and I'm really psyched to do that. And then Don Giovanni in Don Giovanni. Now, I don't know if any of you remember this, but years ago when I started with Celtic Thunder, a lot of people asked, like, if you were able to pick one role, what would you do? Don Giovanni was the answer to that question often. There are other roles, but like I've wanted to do this role. It was one of my first operas I ever saw. I think it was the second opera I ever saw was Don Giovanni, and it is twisted and it's creepy. It's Don Juan, but like he gets pulled to hell at the end. Like it's really really cool and really twisted. He's the bad guy, and I really want to play the bad guy. So I have 3 really cool kick-ass roles in Dusseldorf next year, and I absolutely will be vlogging my entire experience out there, not just for you guys and the other fans on YouTube and stuff, but also because I want to remember every inch of that, because it's the first time I've been given, well, it's the first like big A house assignment I have outside of my young artist program at Chicago. So I'm super psyched about that. So although this is not the official announcement, there will be an official announcement on my website. And my website, again, if you are one of the selects watching this, you guys will have early access to my website when it comes out, hopefully next week. It'll probably be just like a few days, probably like 2 or 3 days, unless there's some big thing I want to change. I will be looking to you guys not only for you to be given early access so you can like buy stuff and get your orders in first if you want, or whatever, um, but also feedback. If there's something on the site you don't like, something on the site you think is missing, whatever, just let me know. Um, so it's kind of twofold. You're helping me, and I'm want to give you the opportunity that if you do want to get a download or get a T-shirt, because I do have both my T-shirts. I sold on my first ever tour, uh, the Thunderdog T-shirt and the Biggins Fitness Club T-shirt, or Biggins, yeah, Biggins Fitness Club Squad Club. Both hashtags were used, and now I can't remember what's on the T-shirt, but one of them is on the T-shirt. Both of those are going to be available as of the launch of my website. So that's another thing. Like if one of the selects wanted to get an order in, I want those orders to go in first, and that way those get fulfilled first. So, uh, big stuff coming. Big stuff coming. Uh, but if there are any other, I'll give like 4 minutes if there are any remaining questions. I just wanted to say hey and touch base and give you all the updates because I haven't actually given these updates publicly really yet. And say hi because I miss you guys desperately. Uh, so, any other questions? And if not, I will leave you. Bid adieu. How are the fur babies? They're very good. The cats are very good. Dogs are very good. Everybody's very good. Um, I'm very lucky that I have family that all love animals. Because then we have a lot of animals, and you know, good luck in Dallas. Thank you, Pat. That's very nice of you. Well, oh, I was wondering if you can let us know when yeah, I'll send out reminders and like all the reminders. I'll send out personal reminders via email, the OHanlon Select email, the OHanlon Select messaging board on the Select page, and a post on the Select page to let you all know when like things are going out. I mean, they should be starting to go out very soon. It's just since it's a lot to organize because the mess that happened with the last like fulfillment party we were using. I will let you all know. I will keep you all updated on all that stuff. Um, yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these live chats and kind of not here. I'm going to be doing them like wherever I am. So I might do one in Dallas. I'll definitely do one in Ireland, a few in Ireland, probably in Des Moines and all that stuff. And I want to, while I'm traveling, specifically, I want to do the text, the text chats, the live message, text chats on the post on the posts on the OHanlon Select page. So where is that? Where's the down, I'm trying to find the where is it listed? Wherever it's listed, whatever tier that's in, I can't remember. I'm trying to find it. But the text chats, meaning like I'll post something on the OHanlon Select page and it'll be like a topic or something. And it'll be like, what are your thoughts on blah, blah, blah. And then we'll all, whoever's in that tier or higher will, be able to hop on and I'll be talking directly with you guys and we'll talk with each other and share our thoughts on the world and fix all the problems. Anyway, all of that to come. I missed you guys. I love doing this. That's why I want to do more of it because it's self-serving. But I will keep you posted on all of the updates, my website coming out, early access for you guys, um, everything, the rewards, everything that's coming. Uh, will I? Okay, last question, real quick. Will I ever perform with Celtic Thunder again? Maybe. It's very much an open door. It's like whoever's available, So I don't think there's any plans yet or any official plans. There's talks. I don't know of like tours next year maybe. But anyway, thank you. I love you guys. Miss you guys. I love hopping on these chats, and as always, uh, thanks for chatting with me. And stay tuned for all of the updates that are coming, and all of the. I don't even want to talk about the content coming because it's. I think you guys are gonna like it. Anyway, I will see you all. Talk to you all very soon, and I'll be sharing everything coming up with Dallas and stuff. So stay frosty and hop on the community page and continue to talk to each other, continue to engage with each other and support each other. And I will I do read all those posts. It's just I'm not always the best at answering those posts. So I will answer those posts more and talk to you guys there as well as much as I possibly can. So see you all later. Thank you for the safe flight. Safe flight to you too, Kara, going off to Paris. I will talk to you all later. Bye.